Mysteries of the Unknown was a very memorable series for me growing up. And this series has books like this that summarize the areas that they're in quite nicely. It has representations and pictures that I could put this down for years and, still remember these and where they're from. It gives examples of natural phenomenon that are taken to be UFOs. I mean, if it's up there and it's thought to be flying or whatever, and you don't know what it is, that's exactly what a UFO is. So we shouldn't presume that they're all aliens and whatnot. This does go over how there's government agents that can go about, the whole Men in Black thing to discourage. And others, it's less menacing. Like the Air Force or some other government agency saying, don't release this picture into the public. I would say that different government agencies don't always communicate to each other in a way that they're not going to each claim UFO sightings for themselves among their personnel, because it's just not information that they know, and certain levels of these organizations don't know also. And the government, since this book has come out, it's a lot of UFO sightings have been explained by U.S. or Russian planes that are flying things that we now know about. Is there a belief makes real factor? How does the Oz factor play a role? Are there hoaxes? Are there spiritual beings that are enacting upon us? Certainly a little of all of this can be in play. There's a lot of artifacts that people have brought forward and said these are of alien origin, and nothing has to be such out of what has been brought forward. There's a lot of talk of telepathy, and I'm not saying mental illness is necessarily what's going on when people say UFOs and aliens. If we ourselves, our spiritual essence, the real being is kind of like an alien, and there are things even more alien than human out there, and we're all enacting on these planes and trying to interpret our experience. Other beings can will it, we can will it, or perhaps it's just places that we cross over and cross through